set up for your global perspective, go ahead and log on to Google Classroom. You'll click on our class, you'll go to About. Here you'll see there will be a global perspective template. You'll open that up. Here, this is a view only, so you're going to have to make a copy. So File, make a copy, put your name, and then global perspective, and then you'll go to your Drive, Classroom, and we'll select this one. Make sure that it has McCraney and then your class and period. Click OK. Open up a new one. From here, you will replace this with your last name, whatever your last name is. There should be a space between your name and the page number, and I structured everything for you in MLA formatting already. Here you'll put your full name. Here you'll put my name, class and period. So whatever class you're in, period, and school year. Leave global perspectives, that's already structured for you, and you're actually going to leave this whole first part. This whole first part is basically instructions on how to do a global perspective, so we're going to walk through that. You're always going to number your global perspective, so the first one is going to just be down here, and it's going to be number 1. Then you're going to put a comma, and then you'll see here there's date. So the day it was assigned, whatever that date is. Let's say it's September 6th, 2018. Then we'll hit enter. From here, you're going to need to hit the tab button. It'll automatically indent for you. Please do not use the space bar a cajillion times. It won't work. I mean, it will, but it'll be terrible formatting. Okay, from here, you will have to structure it with 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph is going to be what's called a précis. So, here, write a précis about the article you read. This will be written in paragraph form and will include a sentence that introduces the author, genre, date, and major claim of the article. So your first sentence is going to be a sentence that includes author, genre, date, and claim of that article. Your second sentence is going to explain how the author supports his or her claim using particular types of strategies, whatever they use, whether it's emotional appeal, using connections to patriotism, or something like that. Your third sentence is going to state the author's purpose, followed by an in order to statement. So the author's purpose is to do this in order to do this. And finally, the last sentence is going to describe the author's tone and the intended audience. So if it is an article written for the New Yorker, the audience is going to be people, citizens typically, who are well-read and typically more liberal in their political views. Here it does say refer back to the 4-sentence rhetorical précis frame, which you will have in your handy notes. That will be a sentence-by-sentence sentence frame paragraph, specifically to help you write the précis, especially for the first time, and that I have given to you in class, or will give to you in class. The second thing you're going to do, which will be your second paragraph, is you're going to write a personal reflection on the issues brought up in the article. This is also going to be in paragraph form, and it cannot be an I think response. It's not about I think, I believe. It's more about digging deep into the topic and making sure that that you're contributing to the discussion about whatever the issue is. Many of the issues that you're going to be discussing in these global perspectives are going to be controversial, and so there will be many different viewpoints. So here, I do want you to include your personal ideas on the subject, but I also want you to incorporate other people's viewpoints and other biases. So if you're talking about gun control, you need to mention multiple sides of whatever the topic is. You can question what's going on. You can allude to other texts or related issues. If you read an article in a different place, or if there was a Facebook post about something, or if you were listening to the news, anything like that. Explain any problems that you see. If they are saying that a particular issue is easy and you see lots of problems with it, you can explain that. And you can make suggestions about maybe if you're talking about gun control, maybe you disagree with gun control and you have other ideas about how we can make our streets a safer place. Those are the things that you'll include in this paragraph. This reflection needs to dig deep into the topic and not just say whether you agree or disagree with the author or the article. And then that last sentence just states that you're going to leave that first part just for your reference, just to remind you. So it's already structured for you in MLA formatting, so as long as you're paying attention to the tab button and you're not hitting spacebar a bunch of times, you'll just hit tab and then you'll start writing. If you want to separate out your global perspectives a little bit more, you can hit an extra enter. So there's an extra little space there so that they're easier to see and go from there.